Hi everyone, Sonia here from Discussion Week 3. And the first question is, pick a weapon and then use the 5 dimensions of successful innovations to justify my decision in being able to kill these zombies. So when I'm looking at the relative advantage of what I currently have compared to these weapons, I currently have nothing to kill these zombies with other than my hands, which may or may not be effective. So these weapons are pretty attractive to me. I'm looking at the relative advantage to go up as I gain one of these weapons to kill these zombies. So when looking at the weapons, the first one I'm going to look at is the shotgun. The compatibility, how does this fit into, I do have a gun license, so I have shot a gun before, but I do know it takes time in reloading. There's only 6 boxes of shells, so you're limited on your ammunition. So I don't know how plausible this would be. It's a fairly complex weapon, and even though I've shot them before, the components themselves of the situation could be complex when you're looking at killing zombies. The triability, you could make a mistake or all could go well in your trial, and then you get in front of the zombie and it could jam up. There's things that could happen with that. And the observability, I don't know that plays a role because we can all observe all five of these weapons and make a determination. So the second is, let's see, crossbow. So this is kind of similar to the gun. You have to pull back. There's some space involved. There might be some time adjustments involved, and that can deal with the triability of it, being able to test it out. Maybe your arrow goes wherever. You have a limited number of arrows to fight the zombies with. You have to walk around with this big thing. Your ability to turn and maneuver might be limited. So it's a fairly complex system as well. Let me think of the other, let's see, compatibility. That's, again, the space. It takes up a large amount of space. It's kind of impractical for what we're looking for. Baseball bat and Guantanamo are very similar in my eyes. They're both long structures that are similar to bats or swords. So you're, again, looking at, they're not very complex, but the space involved. So you're looking at the compatibility, being able to swing back and get to the zombie. How hard are you going to be able to hit the zombie? So then you're talking about the triability, being able to swing back, hit the zombie. How many times would you have to hit the zombie to hurt the zombie or kill the zombie? So I don't think it's complex, but it might not suit my needs as far as the compatibility for this, the space you need to draw back, and it might not suit my needs as far as the triability and being able to know how many shots I would need to take with this bat or sword to kill the zombie. So that brings us to the chainsaw, which was my personal pick. And that is mostly because you don't need to reload it with any type of ammunition. You don't need to draw it back with the space. The compatibility seems fairly, space-wise, fairly relevant to what we're looking at. I can go low, medium, or high and kill the zombie with one swipe. So you're not looking at multiple trials and to see how this thing works. Really, you're swiping the zombie and it's dead. So you can cut its head off or arm or whatever ends up being. It is a decently complex system, but I don't know, if you carry around the chainsaw, it's pretty self-explanatory. You're going to be able to probably kill the zombie. You have the observability. They can see you coming, but again, you don't have to load back. You don't have to spread out your arms. You don't have to hit it a bunch of times. So that seems most plausible to me. Now, looking at question 2, do I think that TV is still the great storyteller of our age, or have we moved on to a new medium? So I do think there was a time and a place for TV. I do think it started out and has progressed into the internet world, which is a form of TV. I think the new medium for the the great storyteller of our age is the internet. And I can use the example of the telephone. We all used to have the telephones with the cords or the cordless or whatnot. And now in each of our homes, none of us really have the telephone with the cords anymore. We carry around the cell phones. And the same with the internet. Like once upon a time, we used to actually watch the TV, movies or shows that came on. Many of us are really busy and don't watch shows at all on the TV. But we find time because the internet, we make the time to see the news or the movies or the things that we would like to look for on the TV, or I'm sorry, on the internet, because we're often doing our work there, or things pop up there, or we see images there. So even though it's not necessarily things that we select, I know that you gave some, where was it, the 3 things, the 3 assumptions, well, to go along with the TV, but and they may not fall into that exactly because on the internet, we don't exactly select everything that we view. Sometimes things just come across our eyes that we really could do without. But so I'd have to say the internet is the new storyteller of our age. I do think that is everything on the walls is in the future is going to be internet related and not TV related. So thank you very much and have a good day.